Horrible. Horrible. Horrible, guys. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Let's hope it gets better. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm heading back out for my first wild camp of February. The weather is a shocker. I'm hoping that this will pass through, so I'm having faith in the weather forecast. I'll show you where I'm about to head, looking out through the window, but it does not look inviting at the moment. So the idea is I'm going to head up in these hills, up over here, and if I zoom in I'll show you I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a monument up there I want to get a look at and maybe camp towards the back of that. But at the moment the forecast is exactly as they said, a really wet front passing through and very windy, and then I'm hoping it will die down. So sometimes you just think, what the hell am I doing? It's one of those nights and it's about an hour of light left when you think, am I even bothered about going up the hills? But I'm hoping it'll be worth it. I'm putting my faith in the forecast that it's going to dry up and that high pressure is going to build, and then it could be a nice night. But at the moment, absolutely marginal. It really is hard to incentivise yourself. Right, I've just checked the Met Office and the BBC weather. Both are showing clear and a nice night from about 5 o'clock. So I think the best bet is get waterproofs on, get out there and just give it a go. That sums my day up. Obstruction, let's go with that bad boy. Nice, boggy. Have faith, Andrew, have faith that it's going to clear up. So before I head out onto the open hillside, I'm going to get my gloves and my hat on because it is pretty cold, and I'll probably need to get the head torch at the ready as well because we've only got half an hour or less till sunset. Thanks to Stuart Armstrong for the Fjallraven hat. That's going on now just to keep me warm as we go up. And I've got just my wee Montane gloves just to try and keep the chill off. Nothing too major, I'm not expecting it to get too cold. Sun is setting, as you can see. Although that does look, the fact that I can see some colour suggests that the front is clearing through, so that's encouraging. Well, the rain's off anyway, that's good. Getting better. Yeah, 10 will not stand up in this. Well, it'll be a good night. So I'm thinking behind me here, I'm going to take across the hills here, maybe look for a natural dip or shelter that's well drained and try and get the tent up somewhere there. No idea, I've never really checked this area out, so don't know what to expect. I've got enough water, so I don't really need a water supply. Yeah, terrain is not ideal, very boggy or very tussocky. So I think I've found the most sheltered spot just off a farm track, just behind the monument, which is just above me up there. And I think it'll give me a quieter night's sleep. It's not a great lie, to be honest. It is a bit of a slope, but I think it's better than Nout. We'll give it a go. Right, let's get down, tighten the tent up, get it decanted and comfortable, and hope that I've got a relatively flat lie. One thing I do really like about this tent, the small footprint really helps you find pitches in tough terrain when you're struggling. So this looks not bad. So I've gone for the Thermarest X-Therm tonight, just to keep me nice and warm. Very reliable, very warm mat, as I'm sure you've heard in a lot of YouTubers' videos. But yeah, I really like it. And I've gone for the 4-class Trek 900 sleeping bag again, which is a 0 limit, and I think it will drop below 0 tonight, so it will be touching cloth, as they say, in terms of how warm I am. But I'll probably make up a hot water bottle if I really feel the chill. The cloud is beginning to clear now, the moon's coming up behind me, and yeah, the first stars are appearing as well. So yeah, it's definitely on the improve, which is great, so I should be able to cook outside. Also brought the Rab element shelter, which I might put up as a cooking shelter. I was originally thinking about staying in it, but in that wind I thought, nah, it's going to be drafty and it's going to be noisy, so I'd rather be in the stone Glacier Sky Solus, which you've probably seen if you watched my videos before. I've actually put it up for sale just to try something else, but actually I really like it. So if it doesn't sell, I'll just hang on to it. It's a wee bit tight for me and the wife, me and my better half. So quite a lot of you were asking me what the gas lantern was I was using. It's not actually gas, it's a Yuko candle lantern, which I love in the winter, and it just really lifts the temperature inside and also helps get rid of moisture. So yeah, they're brilliant. You'll get them on Amazon, I think, or just any of the outdoor shops. Very good. I'm halfway through this one from the Glencoe trip. You can see the candle. There's a wee window where you can see how far you've burnt it. So I've got a few hours in that, and then I've got another half a candle that I brought with me to finish as well. So we should be good to go for tonight. So the pack is in the right hand vestibule. I haven't started using the left vestibule yet. This will take my boots and my pack, the manky stuff. I think I should be able to cook outside alright. Burning meth tonight, so that's a wee bit more touch and go in terms of the height of the flame. You can see there, actually I'll just get that set up in just a second. So I'd rather just cook outside here. I think it will stay dry for cooking tonight. And this was the other shelter I was going to use possibly if the conditions had been a lot more benign. I'm dying to try it, but yeah, it's really kind of a summer type shelter. I've actually ordered an inner for it as well from China, which I'll give that a go as well. It's about 400 grams I think as well. So all in all it'll be about a kilo for a 2-person outer shell, 1-person inner inside it. And the inner that I bought, it was £12.50 on Amazon, so God knows what it'll be like. But we will give it a go and I'll report back to you in a future video. So my Rab over trousers have done the job. They can come off now, and I'll just put these in the vestibule as well. Fortunately as yet I don't own any down pants. I was thinking of getting those nature height ones, but I've got TBM POIs, insulated ones that they sent me a few months ago, which I use on off. But the very fact they're fleece lined just means much more comfortable for tonight. Maybe not as good as down obviously, but yeah, it just makes hanging about in the tent without getting cold a lot better. Going for mess cooking tonight. I've got the old caldera cone. I remember when this was immaculate. It looked amazing. Look at it now, it's like an old bit of aircraft wreckage. It's seen some action over the years. I don't know how old it is, probably a decade plus. Anyway, it's very effective and it works really well with this particular titanium mug. I don't know if you can see that. And then I've got a wee Coca-Cola can burner just to use for the mess at the bottom. So it's really, really simple. No moving parts. Just very reliable. You just got to be careful with the flame. Yeah, it looks like the sky is clearing. Quite a bright moon tonight though. It's going to kibosh the stars a wee bit, but I'm not complaining. I'm keeping my mess in a wee innocent bottle. I actually quite like the size of this because it's just a good size. You know you're not going to run out for an overnight or a couple of days. The one that came with the Caldera cone system was very, very small. Only about half that height, and it made me really nervous that I was going to run out of fuel. So I like that. I've also got a big proper, I forgot the name of the brand, the big valve type bottle, but it's too heavy. I don't see the point in carrying that amount of weight. That looks a bit better. I should have probably warmed the mess up. It's a bit chilly, so it might be harder to light, but anyway, we'll see. I usually bring two sources to light something. So I've got a trusty old fire steel which is knackered. It still works, but it's really old. And a wee Primus gas rocket thing. So yeah, this works most of the time till it gets cold. This will work wherever and whenever. I'll try this first. Case in point, it's cold. Doesn't it actually want to light? Right, I think we have ignition. I'll lit the paper. There you go. And we're in! That was not easy. I think I left the mess to get too cold. Not always as reliable as you might think, but anyway, it's good. It's going now. All good in the world. The moon is out, the stars are out, and we have some water on. And we're boiling already. Ow. Oh, it's a good wee winter warmer. Turning into a cracking night actually, just as forecast. It's good. Still a bit breezy. Wee bit of a gust coming through now and again, but nothing like what it's like up by the monument. We'll maybe head up there later on for a wee look. The temperature is plummeting now. It is about 6:30 and the sky's gone completely clear. So this should be a wee godsend. I'll put it up that corner. It should be fine there. There we go. Right, so it's time for dinner because I'm absolutely freezing after being out there filming. Pui lentils and barbecue chicken breast pieces. It's either going to be eclectic or eccentric. I don't know. We'll give it a go anyway. We'll heat these up and try it. It's a bit of an experiment, this. So that didn't work very well, so we're putting the lentils straight in to boil them up a bit, and then I'll throw the chicken in. Well, certainly warm. Just enjoying a wee dram. I've got some Glengoyne 17-year-old in here. That's going down nicely. Right guys, I'm getting a hot water bottle on and then I'm going to head in for the night. It's really cold out here. I'm not sure I've brought enough in terms of a warm sleeping bag, and I don't have any night clothes, so we'll just have to go with it and see how we go on. So anyway, I'm going to retire as soon as this boils up. Yeah, definitely below zero now. Right, that's me in for the night. Let's get in this sleeping bag and chill out. Right everyone, 10:30, 11 o'clock, I am off to my bed. I'm on a hell of a slope. I'm probably going to slide out the bottom of this tent and find myself out in a field. But I'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers now. Good morning everyone, 7:45 on Sunday morning. So that was a chilly night. Yeah, everything's frozen. Winds got back up again though, it was really still during the night. Whoa, nippy. Must be a few degrees below. Right, let's go out and get a wee look. My curious little neighbours. Okay, that's me packed, everything in, leave no trace as always, and time to get down the road. Right everybody, that's me packed and ready to get down the hill. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video or the channel, give me a wee like or a subscribe, it would be much appreciated. And thanks again to my Buy Me a Coffee sponsors this month. It all helps and contributes towards just doing more content and just getting out there. So thank you very much. I'll see you again soon for the next one. I'm going to head back and make the rest of my Sunday and get a warm up down at the car. It was a cold one. See you again soon.